Okay, good afternoon, Magister. Is the roundtable discuss script? And the topic is the difference between children and adults. Okay, me as the moderator, and the participant are Ashley, Camila, Jessica, and Noel. Okay, let's start. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the all-round table discuss. Today we are going to explore the topics difference between children and adults. Okay, we will go through a series of questions. Yes, please remember to listen to each other and share your ideas clearly. Okay, let's start to the first question. Question number one. Should children have the same decision-making power as adults? Ashley, what do you think about this?
Thanks, Steven. In my opinion, children should not have the same level of decision-making power as adults because they are still learning about the world and the consequence of their choices. Adults have more life experience and usually a better understanding of what's best in complex situations. However, I believe it's important to involve children in decisions that affect them, giving them a voice, help building their confidence and teaches them how to make good choices in the future.
Okay, thank you, Ashley. Camila, do you want to add something?
Yes, I agree with Ashley. I think children can and should participate in decision making, but under the guidance of adults. And when they are allowed to express their opinions, choose between a small option. And for example, choosing their clothes or what to eat, they start developing critical thinking. And but for bigger decisions like finances or long-term plans, adults should take the lead in decision making. A skill and children need time and support to develop it.
Okay, thanks. The question number two is, do your children learn faster than adults? Let's continue with our second question. Jessica, what do you think?
Thanks, Stephen. No, that's a good question. I believe that in many cases, children do learn faster than adults, especially when it comes to things like languages, technologies, or motor skills. Their brains are still developing and they are naturally curious and open to new information. However, adults have the advantage of experience and sometimes they learn faster because they can connect their knowledge with that they already know. So I think both children and adults can learn efficiently, but in different ways.
Okay, this is interesting. And Noelia, do you have a different point of view? Maybe?
Actually, I agree with Jessica. Children have the ability to absorb information quickly, and because they are not afraid to make mistakes, adults, on the other hand, and sometimes hesitate because they fear being raw or younger. However, adults can focus better on learning deeply when they are motivated. So, learning aspect is not just about age, and also depend on the learning environment and the person attitude.
Okay, then let's continue to question number three. Are adults naturally more responsible than children? Ashley, what do you think about this?
Well, I believe that in general, yes, adults tend to be more responsible because they are used to handling daily tasks like paying bills, going to work, and making important decisions, but doesn't mean children can be responsible. Many children are responsible with the school, with their siblings, or with chores at home. Responsibility is something we develop over time, and it also depends on how we are raised. A child who is given responsibilities will likely grow into a responsible adult.
Okay. Camila, maybe you?
Exactly. I also think responsibility is not only about age. Some adults are irresponsible and some children surprise us with their maturity. Uh, Very responsible is more about mindset and values than just being older. But we can say that adults have had more time to learn how to be responsible, and so they are expected to show it more consistently.
Okay, thank you, Camila. Um, the question number 4. Okay, let's continue the questions. Shall adults always be role models for children? Jessica, what's your view?
Yes, I strongly believe that adults should always try to be more role models. Children are always observing the behavior of the adults around them, parents, teachers, older siblings. If adults want children to grow up with strong values, they must show respect, honesty, and kindness in their own actions. Even small behaviors like how we talk to others, how we handle stress, or how we take responsibility, those things make a big impact on children's.
Okay. Nelia, do you agree with Jessica?
Yes, I agree. Being a role model doesn't mean being perfect. It means show children how to deal with life in a positive way, even when things are difficult. If children see the adults admit their mistake and learning from them, they will learn to do the same. So yes, it's big responsibility, but it's necessary.
Okay, thank you. The question number 5. Is emotional intelligence higher in adults than in children? Ashley, what can you tell us about it?
I think emotional intelligence usually increases with age because people experience more emotions and situations over time. Adults learn how to control their reaction, understand others' feelings, and manage relationships better. However, some children are very emotionally intelligent. They can be empathic, calm, and aware of others' feelings from a young age. So it depends on the person and their environment.
Okay, thank you. Mila, do you agree?
I agree with Ashley. Emotional intelligence is not automatic. Some adults never really learn how to manage their emotions. That's why emotional education should begin in childhood. Children grow up in supportive environment where they are uh, have to express their feelings and they will become emotionally intelligent adults.
Okay, thank you, Camila. And the question number 6. It is shall children's opinions be taken seriously as adults in family decision? Jessica, maybe.
Yes, definitely. When families make decisions that affect children, like moving to a new place or changing schools, the children's opinion should be heard. It's important for them to feel that their thoughts matter, even if the final decision is made by the parents. Listening to children creates trust and better communication in the family.
Okay, Noelia, do you think?
Exactly. Taking their opinion serious doesn't mean letting them control everything. It means respecting their perspectives. Sometimes children can offer very honest and creative ideas that adults don't think of involving. Then in family discussion, also teaching them how to express themselves and take part in important conversation.
Okay, thank you. The question number 7 is, are rules more important for the children than for adults? Maybe Ashley?
Well, I think rules are essential for everyone, but especially for children. Children are still learning how the world works. Rules help them understand what is acceptable behavior and what isn't. They create a structure, discipline, and safety. Without rules, it would be very hard for children to learn responsibility and respect, I think.
Okay, Camila?
Yes, but we also think that adults need rules too. Society work because there are rules at work, in traffic, and in relationships. And rules aren't just limits. They are also a way to protect people and ensure fairness. The difference is that adults usually understand why the rule exists, while children are still learning that.
Okay, thank you. The question number 8 is, can children teach adults valuable lessons? Let's finish with our last question. This. Okay.
Okay, absolutely. Children can teach adults many beautiful lessons like how to enjoy the present moment, how to forgive quickly, and how to be creative. Their innocence and honesty are refreshing. Sometimes we get so busy as adults that we forget to appreciate the small things in life. Children remind us of that.
Noelia, maybe are you quick?
Yes, I totally agree. Children are more open-minded, curious, and fearless. When it comes to learning or trying new things, they ask big questions and see the world in a unique way. If adults are willing to listen, they can learn a lot, not just about the world, but about themselves too.
Okay, thank you all for your amazing contribution. And I think this discussion has shown us that while children and adults are different in many ways, okay, they also have a lot to learn from each other. Responsibility, emotional intelligence, learning speed, and respect are things that grow with time, but they also is depend on our actions. Thank you again. That's all for today. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.